have to stop and transfer these really quick, and then that, god damn my nose. And then that's gonna take a little bit, so then I'm gonna stop with this because I'm getting all fucking heated up. He said, so you felt the need to tell Larry in a group text that I was lying about you hanging up on me? Well, yeah, I do feel the need to fucking tell him that he was lying. I said, you felt the need in a group text to lie to Larry or to tell half of a story. I said, you're right. I shouldn't have called him. His opinion of me does not matter. It will impact our marriage, but he can only go off of what he hears. So I guess that's just how it goes. You go ahead and tell Larry what your truth is, and whatever happens, happens. I'm good with that, and I will no longer respond in any group texts. He says, you recognize I called you right away. I had no idea. He would take it. That's always everybody else's fault. I'm not saying you did anything, but I don't feel healthy. I have to work, and I've decided to take it up a notch. You're my gal. I love you. I love you so much. It's so stupid. I said, I love you. Have a better night. He said, you're my lady. Please don't be manipulating me. I said, yep. He said, so I'm getting drunk. I'm kidding. I said, it's not funny. He said, I just relived it may give you anxiety. And I think he meant, I just realized it may give you anxiety to say that. Hey, also I want you to know that you just gave a trigger point verbally with that Sea Mountain thing, and it back to me right off. It doesn't have to be that aggressive. All I need to do is recognize it, because I don't think on those terms. Things like that, a lot that you bypass and then just say, I'm a boy. He does. I can tell him 1,000 times not to do something, not to say something, not to fucking touch me in a specific way, not to touch me when I don't want him to touch me, not to whatever. And then he say, but I'm just a boy. That's what boys do. We can't stop ourselves. I fucking forgot that until just now. He would literally do something against my will and then say that I'm a boy. That's just what we do. But you get it, right? Him. My point, Ike, not scheming some plan. I said, I've said verbally I want a monogamous relationship. I've said I don't want to fuck around. I've said I don't want to go to strip clubs, but you don't listen. What I won't put up with is being told I'm manipulative when I've said that I don't want to do it, but it keeps being what is wanted to do. And then he, to his, my point, I'm not scheming. I said, okay, thanks. Then he said, that's not totally true. Oh, to the scheming thing. He said, I asked you to get me something to eat, not because I was hungry, but because I wanted others to watch you walk. So there's a scheme I had. And however long this was, I've gone to text you 10 times since we last talked. I'm having a hard time, baby. But I don't want to hurt anymore. Hey, that sounds familiar, motherfucker. I said, I know you are. I'm sorry. I said, baby, I'm having a hard time. Like right now, I'm really having a hard time, having a hard time. I said, I know. If you need to go get help, please go get help. He said, I didn't know that it was so critical. I just want to feel better. Like you said, nothing even happened. This is why I always say nothing happened. It's okay. It doesn't matter that I got raped. Where in this whole fucking conversation are we worried about Nikki? And now Larry has kicked me the wrong way in my head and nothing makes sense. Yeah, it's Larry's problem. And I said, well, Larry can only go off of what you say. It's a shame that's where it went, but whatever. I know my truth. I hope you can find yours. He said, I need to call. He said, okay, I'm okay. I think I made it. And I said, good. I'm heading to bed. Hope you have a better night. It's him. It's so unfair to be sick. It's so unfair. Thank you for not manipulating me. I trust ya. Smiley face from me. He said, I'll probably be home tomorrow. I don't want to be where from you. So I'm trying to read all of this as if all of this is not written incorrectly, but it is. And so that's why I sound like I'm retarded and can't read. So I'll probably be home tomorrow night. I don't want to be away from you, especially on my birthday. I said, okay. He said, if possible, I could use some very quiet time with just you. I said, we literally just took a trip together. I don't want to be alone with him. I got fucking raped. I was throwing up constantly. No concern about me at all. Just. He said, I need to heal my emotion things and need you to hold me and take a nap with me or something. I don't want to die and I'm scared and confused. And I said, okay. What the fuck is that word? He said, I just need my blanket. Is that blanket, if you will? Okay, night. Stop talking to me. I said night. He said, oh no. I said question mark. Then he sent me a picture of him crying. He loves to do that. It turns my stomach. He said, I can't not. I said, sorry. He said, I'm so sorry. I suffer from mental illness. It's really bad and affecting my decisions. I'm sorry what it does to you. It's the worst. Okay, I'll really try to not reach out. I'm cycling and the lows leave me so desperate, so hard, and they're rushing in on me. It's so unfair. I said, I'm sorry. This is just hours later after I told him I'm done. He said, I'm scared. More pictures of him crying. He said, get out of your head, take your medicine, go to bed. It's almost midnight. He said, I'm so dumb. Okay, good night. I need help getting out and don't know how. I'll take pills now. I said, why are you dumb? He said, I can't tell you. He said, but no alcohol and shit. I'm just dumb. And that's what's in my head. I know it isn't real, but it's so, see, real. Okay. So sorry, go to bed. I'll try very hard not. Something anymore? That I lasted 10 min. I went to test 10 time before I find it. And then fucking 12 hours later, he said, good morning, can I call? I need you. Please, can you at least tell me everything is okay? I said, glad you had a good night. He said, I had 7 trazodone and I took 5. I said, okay. He said, cried myself to sleep for the 2nd straight night, but woke up feeling much better. Slept 11 hours. Inventory-wise, I'm still very sad, but I don't feel desperate, and I don't feel paranoid, and I don't have any suicidal ideations. Anxiety is 1. Depression is 9, but I'll work through it as hard as I can. I said, good. Hope you have a good day at work. He said, thanks, I'm trying. He said, I'm so sad, but nothing really happened other than good things. It's an awful feeling. And I sent him a picture of a cat that had almost died that day. He responded with nothing. He sent me screenshots from work. He said, I'm not coming home. I'm sorry. I said, okay. He said, can I call? I said, can. He said, I've told you many times that I believe you about the past sexual stuff. I've also questioned things before and have said I choose to believe you. I don't know why the fuck he doesn't believe me. Well, I know why he doesn't believe me about my past, because he's lying and lied about his past. I used to just be baffled. Like, I told him my actual number. I think that he knows the fucking names of all of these people. He knows all that there is to know. And would always question me on it as if I was lying. And then he would ask me something and I'd give him the answer, and then he would re-ask me something and I'm like, well, I told you, didn't I? And then I was like scared to give him the wrong fucking answer because little mind fucking. Ugh. Because I choose to believe you. Good, you should fucking choose to believe me. I was telling the truth, like the number. I told you a long time ago I accept that, but somehow a bipolar episode has been mixed in with new truths that you were telling yourself. I love you, I'm committed to you, I'm trying very hard out here so that I can retire you. He was always talking about retiring me. He went from literally making no money to making the same amount of money that I was, at least at the time. He was on his track to make more, which he had by about $100,000 last year. said, I trust you more than I trust me, and you should. He said, unrelated, I'm calling again about work. I do need to talk to you ASAP because manufactured bullshit, so that he could get me on the phone. I'm staying, sorry for the call, so he's staying in Vegas. Truth is, I'm really getting upset at you. LOL. I don't know how to process it without you talking to me. How you're handling all of this is a big fucking problem for me now, and I don't like it, so who knows what's gonna happen. And I said, okay. He said, okay. I said, you can't ask me my thoughts and then get mad at me for them, or ask me them and I don't say anything, and later you get mad at me for waiting to say anything. I'm in a lose-lose situation. He said, I'm mad because I have a bipolar episode and you're acting like I purposefully did something wrong to hurt you or our marriage. I have a medical condition and now I'm very worried about my wife leaving me because she's tired of me. That sucks. I said, I'm having nightmares. I'm hiding all the guns. I'm fucking miserable. But when I say things, you get to feel more sorry for yourself and tell me how awful I am for having feelings too. It's not fair. It's lose-lose. It's not fair. He said, it is definitely not fair to you, but what I need more than anything is just reassurance from my wife, and her first thoughts were not anything reassuring. It's the opposite, and that sucks. I shouldn't be in trouble with my wife or having problems in our marriage because I also have a medical condition. It sucks. I absorbed 11 months of awful anxiety and sadness from you and did the best I could do with what I had to help you where you were at emotion. See, we need punctuation. Where you were at emotionally. Not one time did I consciously allow it to bother me to a part where it would affect our marriage. I said, okay, thanks. See how he turns shit? Absorbed 11 months of awful anxiety and sadness from you. Okay. Why? Why was I anxious? Why was I sad and depressed? Is it because of all the times that you've tried to kill yourself? Is it because of me having to listen to you try to kill yourself last year? Is it because I've had to commit you and visit you in the mental house? Is it because you fucking raped me? Is it... Was I just sad for no reason? He says, it's definitely not fair to you and I hate it. I said, sorry, I can't absorb it all. He said, but I only did 2 things negatively against you in the span of 2 minutes. Nothing else has been about us. It's been about me. I've done nothing but apologize and cry and apologize and cry. We shouldn't have a problem because I have a condition. I said, my biggest problem is you questioning me and thinking things you were thinking. I'm sorry, I'm getting a text message. What the hell did I write here? Pointed out by Larry or not? Okay, that's I think what I meant. There's a big trust problem now. Because, I mean, he's drunk and he's high and he's doing cocaine in Vegas, not coming home, blaming everything on me. And his mental illness. Said it's not fair for us to have a trust issue because a professional counselor planted a seed. And I said, yes, you were cruel in your words beyond just the go fuck yourself. He said, definitely not my fault. It shouldn't be a trust issue because I don't have a trust issue. I don't understand where you keep coming from with it. He said, what did I question yesterday? I'm not sure what I questioned that's got you so upset, but I don't feel like I'm questioning anything other than you said you didn't come. And I sure thought you did those, because I told him I didn't come when those fucking people were touching me. He said, I sure thought you did come those 2 times, but ultimately, so what if you did or didn't? Because I did. I told him I faked it. Again, I can understand, possibly, without any context, how it looks like made. I don't think so at all, especially rereading this. And I'm like, yeah, I said the fuck what I said for reasons that I keep listing. big fucking reason that I faked it. There's a big fucking reason that it happened in the first place. There's a big fucking reason I wasn't even gonna say anything. The only reason I said anything to him was because he started to lose his fucking shit that night. And I was like, you need to calm down. It's okay. I have had these feelings myself, blah, 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 blah. Every single time this happens, it's rape, but no big deal. That's the only fucking reason I said it. And I said, if I manipulate you, in response to what he's questioning, I said, if I manipulate you, and if I took you to Vegas to fuck with you, if I enjoyed the things that happened. He said, because, and I said, because period, I didn't, period. He said, well, I thought those were dumb questions, but I wrote them down because that's what Larry told me to write down. And I said, and that's a huge problem that you think I lied. Like, I don't feel dirty enough. He said, there's no part of me that thinks you had some evil plan to take me to Vegas to force some kind of weird thing or something. I don't think that at all, but it's a mixed message thing. You have to understand that it's definitely a confusing mixed message. And I said, okay. And again, from the outside, I can understand how it's slightly a mixed message. And I want so badly other women to come to me and say, no, we've been through the same fucking thing when our house is lit on fire and our shit is crashed through walls and into our fucking heads. And our husbands smash themselves in the heads and put welts on their fucking legs. And you shut up and you do. And you fake orgasms. I say, so look, I can't keep talking. I'm a mess and I have to go do dog food. He said, I don't understand why you're a mess. What has happened that you are a mess? He said, I mean, honestly, babe, I think the only thing you should be worried about is me. I know that's selfish, but in this realm, nothing else has happened. I had an episode. I'm coming out of it. I said, you just worry about you. He said, wow. I said, I'm telling you what I'm upset about and you don't care, so worry about you. He said, but the things that you're saying that you're upset about are mostly just ghost stories. That's what I don't understand. Because anything that I have to say or that I have feelings about or that hurt me or that, like, you know, getting raped is fucking me up, those are just ghost stories. And I said, and yes, it is selfish to say only worry about me, but that's what you should do, so please do it. He said, I don't believe you tried to set me up. I never thought that you did. I don't believe that you had some kind of plan. I fully believe we went to Vegas with the purest of intention. That is what I told Larry, and that is what I'm telling you is the truth. And I said, okay. He said, I'm sorry, I don't mean it like only worry about me. What I'm trying to say is I don't understand why you were down, and now I'm very worried you went down because I had an episode, but nothing happened, and the things that you're saying that you're upset about are true reality. I said, someday we'll have to talk about it. Now is not the day. He said, I need to go. I'm so sorry. I said, okay, it's fine. He said, I told Larry to fuck off for trying to ruin my marriage and that he will never hear from me again. Bye for now. I said, you need Larry. This video's out of time. Larry's thoughts about me don't matter. He can help you get healthy. And I said, and for the record, I can see how Larry posed the question. I mean, who keeps doing something they hate just because their spouse wants it? But me, I do. So it's not his fault. It's not your fault. It's my fault. Here's me finally fucking saying the truth. I am so glad this isn't his. He said, it's very confusing to me and now you're down, so I'm bad. I said, I'm fine. Just tell me what time you're doing. And he said, I'm staying here. I gotta go.